about the groceries. Has the groceries went down yet? I don't give a fuck about the groceries.
Oh, baby girl, we know that. We know that. We know you don't give a fuck about groceries. The reason why we keep bringing groceries up is because that's what you said when we asked you, how are you going to vote for this man again? How are you going to vote for this man who is a 34-time convicted felon, who has been held liable for sexual assault in court? This man whose first presidential term was a colossal disaster in every conceivable way. How are you going to vote for him again? And what you said is, I know all of those things are true about him, but I gotta get my hands on some of them cheap groceries. I gotta get cheaper eggs. I gotta get cheaper slices of cheese. That's what you said. And we knew you were full of shit when you said that. We knew you were lying. And the reason why we keep bringing it up is to rub your face in that lie. So when you say you don't give a fuck about the groceries, we know that. We know your vote was never actually about the groceries. It was always about the fact that he is bigoted against the same people you are bigoted against. I mean, look at your hairstyle. It's 2025 and you're walking around with a whole ass minstrel show on your head. Probably saying stuff like Rastaman and Peace Be to Journey. And I bet if you did a 23andMe, you'd be like 60% German, 40% Irish Catholic, and 100% as white as the unpasteurized milk that you no doubt drink for breakfast, lunch, and dinner every single goddamn day. But you got more to say, so don't let me cut you off. Let's keep going.
And you guys sure didn't give a fuck about the groceries the last 4 years, or the gas prices, or the fact that we were sending millions to other countries. Shit, my bad, trillions. The millions went to the immigrants that crossed the border illegally.
Yeah, racism. You see, there it is. You just don't like brown people. It's all right. You can just say that.
While our homeless and our vets stayed on the streets.
Oh, conservatives are trying to help out homeless people and vets? That's what you think? You voted for Donald Trump because you think the Trump administration is going to show up for the unhoused and the veteran population? This talking point is every bit as disingenuous as you saying it was about groceries. Like, you don't care about unhoused people. You don't care about vets. You're just racist. You're just a bigot. Just keep it simple. Keep it honest.
And now all you have is the groceries. Everybody and their moms knows you can't fix the economy in one day.
Everybody and their moms knows that. Everybody and their moms knows that you can't fix the economy in one day. You might want to tell that to the guy you voted for, because while he was campaigning, he said this.
So when I win, I will immediately bring prices down starting on day one.
So if everybody knows that, then why did he say he was going to immediately fix grocery prices on day one? By the way, that's a campaign promise that he walked back like a week after he won the election. He didn't even wait to the inauguration to be like, actually, I can't fix grocery prices. Just immediately after you guys voted for him, he was like, yeah, I was lying about that.
Just goes to show how little you guys have on him. Find one thing that you don't like and you just run with it forever.
I say this to conservative people all the time. The fact that you cannot accurately represent the foundation of your opposition's position, the fact that you have to frame everything in bad faith to advocate for your own position, the fact that you have to say, like, you guys only have one thing. You find one thing you don't like about him, and that's all you've got. You've only got this one thing. And I know you know that's not true. Everybody knows you know that's not true. Just like we knew you were lying when you said you were voting for him because of groceries, we know you're lying right now. I know that you know we've got way more than just one grievance with Donald Trump. I know that you know we've got a list 100 miles long of grievances. How far back do I need to go? Do I need to go back to him putting an ad in the New York Times saying we should execute a bunch of black teenagers for a crime they wound up being completely innocent of? Do I need to go back to when he told his real estate companies not to rent to black people? Or should we just start at like the beginning of Trump's political career? You know, when he was openly mocking disabled reporters, when he said that he could kill someone on Fifth Avenue and you people are so gullible you would vote for him anyway. When audio was leaked of him saying that when you're a big famous guy you can do whatever you want to women, you can grab them by the vagina and that's totally cool because you're rich and famous. When he called Africa a continent full of shithole countries. When he openly said on the debate stage against Hillary Clinton that if he ever lost an election he would just claim the election was rigged and he would just never accept defeat no matter what. And then when he lost in 2020 2020, he did just that, and you guys still were like, yeah, I think he's telling the truth. I think this is legitimate. Even though he said that this is the lie he would tell if he ever lost, I think that this is real. His disastrous mishandling of the COVID-19 pandemic, his disastrous tax policies that only favor the extremely wealthy and totally screw over the lower classes, i.e. you. How many things do I need to list? How many things do you need to hear before you'll be willing to admit that we got more than one?
If somebody does one bad thing and a million good things, you don't care. You just focus on the one.
You got that flipped, baby girl. It's flipped. He's done a million bad things and 0 good things. There are no good things that Donald Trump has ever done in his miserable, pathetic little life. Have a great day and cut your fucking hair.